All right, mic check. All right. First time commentating for a league like this, so hopefully it'll go well. Let me get my controller. Hopefully my mic is good. Spa. Good track for race. All right, let's see if it's raining. God, it's cold. Alright, so this is round 2 of Contenders Division, Season 7. We're in Spa for today. Let me go look who has won last race. It was Patrick. Was it Patrick? Hold on. Contenders Division. Australia. Yeah, it's not updated. Wow. Okay, I see it now. It was Sync. If I butcher some names, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, people are heading out now. Everybody's on softs, of course. Nope, I'm going on mediums. Everybody's on the out lap, so nothing crazy to look at. Let's go to the Aston Martin that's in the front. Where is he? Right here? No. Other one? Alright. Jack on roller. He's gonna be the first one to cross the line. He start his lap, so we'll be with him. But yeah, Sync was the one that won last week with Basil, Basil, whatever his name is. P2 and Servasta, P3. That's the podiums. So only one race. So Sync is the leader of the championship right now in the Haas. We'll go to him in a little bit. Let's see the sector times. Championship leader is on a lap. Let's see what sector time Jack does though. A lot of battery down the street. 30.6. Definitely not bad. Let's see what Sync does though. 30.4. Yeah, that's really good. You will definitely want to be in the low 30s on this track. And Sync is practically there in his first lap. See what Micro does. The GOAT Micro and the Williams. 30.8. Yeah. 410s down on Sync. Not a good apex right there. Went a little bit wide. Let's see David. David is not. Let's see what the Aston Martin is. Jack. As he has no battery going to the front on 2 corners. Second gear. Second gear again. Then third on the exit. 42.8. Okay, let's see. That's the pace of the Aston Martin. Now let's put the Sync. He has invalidated. I think he has going for another run though. He is. Does he have enough fuel? He has 1.1. Yes. Just enough. Just enough. He might run out of fuel at the end of the lap, but maybe not. Maybe he doesn't. Let's see. And David puts in the benchmark of 42.5. Micro's teammate. I don't know a lot of these guys' pace, so I don't really know who's gonna get pulled or not. As Ratha, I'm gonna butcher these names, man. I do know his pace. He did racing champs. Was it champs? I think it was champs. Yeah. Got P4, and he was my Alpine teammate as well. So it's very nice to see Alpine P1. He's ahead of the field by 2 tenths. Oh, Ali with a P2. Hoping for a good result for the Red Bull driver. Patrick in the kick, just cutting our reach. He's like, yeah, I'm too lazy to do that, so I'm just gonna cut it. The owner of SRL, P6, Foster, GK with a blistering lap. Yo, 41.5 in a 41.5 in a banker in Contenders is insane. Yeah, GK, get him out. Yeah, that's a good lap though. That's a really good lap. Really, really good lap for a banker. Yeah, he's 5/10 away from the closest rival in P2. Still a lot of time ahead of us. Still a lot of people do some laps. Sync as well did not get a run in those sets of softs. Sadly for him. Let's see, let's go ahead to Kells. He has a 14.2 split in the first two sectors. Not a lot of battery though. He definitely used a little bit too much in the first half of the lap. Alright, hopefully he doesn't get blocked by Williams. Good. Good final corner. Just doesn't have enough battery, yeah. He definitely lost quite a bit of time with having no battery, but still a decent lap for Kells. Yeah, blistering lap by GK. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna drink some water. Okay. I'm gonna call him Baz. Baz in the McLaren. P5. When I was drinking water, I was watching him finish his lap. Good lap from him. So there's 4 people that have not set laps, and championship leader is one of them. So he's gonna be coming under pressure a little bit to set up a few good laps here. As the McLaren and the Ferrari are getting out of his way, even though he's on the out lap. Someone that's on the lap though is just Kick Sauber, so we'll watch him. A lot of battery. Let's see what sector 2 split is looking like. Good corner exit, yeah, that was beautiful. Oh, the Ferrari is a little distraction right there, but it's all good. 14.6, definitely not bad. But he has a lot of battery for this straight, so he's gonna gain a lot of time. There you go. Down to all the way to 8%. Doesn't go over the curb. 42.2 ahead of his teammate by 1/10. Here's another championship leader starting his lap. Let's see if he can rival GK's banker. Great lap by GK again. That was a blistering lap. 30.3. That's really good. Let's see real quick what GK's sector 1 split was. Okay, so he's a 10th up on GK. So you might see a quicker time by Sync. Nice. Good lap so far. Goes on to 4th. Then to 5th. I missed this a little bit, but it's all good. Locks up a little bit, but not enough to lose him time. Alright, let's see his set to 2 spin. 43.2 for GK. Okay, so he's basically a 10th down now on GK's time, so it's gonna be close. At least I hope so. Decent exit out of the final corner, and he does beat GK. So he's that final sector was really good for him. Yeah, that was a good lap by Sync, man. Good lap. Let's see who's on the lap. Servasta is on the lap, I think. Yeah, he is on the lap. Hits the apex really nicely right there. 2 tenths up. So he's looking like he's still gonna be P3, but a lot closer to GK and Sync. He's on all that battery down the straight. He's used all of it now. Over the curbs, nicely done. On the exit, thank you. Yeah, that's a good lap. It's good to get Alpine up there, man. Alright. Micro! A 0.6. Who let this man cook? Who let this man cook? GK looks like he's just staying in the pits. Yeah. So he's gonna be chilling in there. But good lap for Micro. Good lap for Savasta. Ali's up next. Oh, his teammate went 41.2. Yeah, these guys are cooking. these guys are cooking right now, man. Hold on, let's see what Ali can do though. He only improves by half a tenth. Not as good as his teammates, but still good enough for a top 10. So definitely not ideal, but not the worst. But yeah, man, I wish I was on his lap watching him, because that's a really good lap. 41.2 from the Red Bull driver. Looking like Max out there. Alright, let me stop. Let me not do Patrick. Anybody on the lap? Baz might be on the lap. Okay. Let's see, any of these drivers over here. The last sector. No, they're not on the lap. Alright, let's go to Baz then. I know he's 2 tenths down in the sector 1 split. So let's see what he can do for the sector 2. You definitely want to be in the low 14s. Never mind, high 13s. He's 2 tenths up. Yeah, but I think he's losing all the time because he has no battery for the long straight. Yeah. This is costing him so much time. But anyways, let's see what he can do though. Not the best exit out of the final corner, but it's a 41.9 from Baz. Good lap from him, good lap from him. Yeah, that's really good lap from the Red Bull driver. And this is not... We're still not at the end, so he might be in the 40s, and that's where my pace is at. And he just cuts the final corner. Oh, man. It's funny seeing that. People cutting our routes in final corner. Alright. Yeah, Bass, it will be close to make it back for another run. Keep an eye on that. But yeah, for now is I'm gonna call him Bo. I'm not gonna do Bo-T. I'm gonna call him Bo, Sync, GK, Micro, Servasta, Baz, Kells, Patrick, Ali, Dio, Jack, David. Why is David on here? RHR, Hefasta, Mahasne, Varatha, Mad Max, and Infinity, which I don't know what he's doing, but he's just been sitting in there the whole time. It looks like just saving those sauce for the race. And we know Infinity, he might be very quiet, in quality, but in the race, he's very good driver in the race. You can say he's a race merchant, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I think it is a good thing. But usually he qualifies down in the back, but in the race he's always climbs 10 places, 11 places, and always gets into the points. We've seen that a bunch of times in Elite Division, Champs Division, where he's in P6, he qualifies P17, P16, but next thing you know, oh, he's like P7 or P8 at the end of the race. So he's always a driver to look at when he goes to positions gained, stuff like that. But let's see. Nobody's on a lap right now, right? Oh, Kale's on a lap. He might get some dirty air from the kick though. The kick needs to get out of the way. Yeah. Not really impeding, but at the same time, like, he did get in his way. That's the race along where that kick was at, so he could technically report it. Well, let's see what the split time is. 13.9. I know. Who was it that did 13.7? Those bads that did 13.7. Oh! A Slipstream! What a great teammate. This is gaining him so much time. This is. It might be where Macro is at now. Because he was up like a 2 tenths if I'm not mistaken. All the 2 final corners, that have to be very important. He's gonna get 30 air though, and a little bit in the final exit. By the Alpine, but he does get Slipstream though. Yeah! I guess they're right. Literally where Macro was at. Good lap from Kels. Good Slipstream, and now I'm guessing Kels give Lord, or not Lord, GK, some Slipstream. And then this, I think he is. Yeah, well, this is some great teamwork. This is allowed in SRL. You can do this. Wow, that's insane. So GK, I won't be surprised if he gets full. A 10th up. With Slipstream, that's kind of surprising, but maybe he got Slipstream in the second lap. Let's see what Sync is doing. The championship leader, of course. No Slipstream for him. He's up on that really good sector 1, so that's really good. All right, but let's go to the end of the lap. Where's the Rapper? Yeah, he's already out of battery. Bro, this whole straight, he's just not even have any battery. That's pretty bad. You don't have that. But anyways, he went a little deep in the second final corner, but the last corner was alright. Would it be an improvement? Yep, 4/10 improvement. Still P16 though, so sadly for him, he does not really move up. Mad Max as well. He's not getting improved, getting validated. What does GK do? 41.3. And Theo gets top 10. Damn, Riley. Not even in the top 10. That's crazy. Let me not do that. Alright. He's gonna Sync the championship leader. See if he can. Oh, he's very close. Yeah, very close. Good job by him. I think that's it. No? One of the goats of SRL. To Foster himself. He was up, I think, 4 cents it said? So this should put him up to like P12. Oh no, P10. Good shit. That's good. Wow, look how close. Wow. He got the quick guys in the top, what, 6? Then you got the midfield guys. They're really close. It's like a few of them, and then you got the back marker guys. But I'm telling you, I'm gonna be looking at Infinity because he be cooking. Hefasta out qualifies Ali. I don't think I've ever seen this in my life. Maybe go troll him. What's up, Formula? Hulkenberg. Hello. We'll see the day where Foster qualifies. See, that's a good lap by Bo. Really good lap. I mean, that's a second run, and he got pulled by it. He didn't even need to improve. And of course, Sink, he improved quite a bit at the end, but it wasn't quite enough for pole. But still, P2 is a good starting place in Spa. I mean, you can really start anywhere in the top 6, I'll say, and you have a good chance to win the race. I know this track, there's a lot of strategies. You might see some softs, but mainly the strategy around this track is definitely medium hard. Some people might go alternate, like in the back, maybe like P7, P8, P9. They might go hard medium. Hard medium is definitely not bad around this track. It's just not ideal. But yeah, I'll be expecting medium hard on this track, definitely. And Foster is saying how the alley got cooked in the chat. As we're starting, red lights out, yes sir. Okay, let's see what strategies there is. I see hards on the Red Bull. Oh my god, the Red Bull in the bag just hit the kick salver. Oh, I think we're looking good though. Oh no, there's a car. David got into an incident with somebody, and Fiddy's all the way in the back. I'm not sure if it was with those two. But let's go back into the front. As Bo lost a place to Sink. The bold strategy, hard medium. Definitely not a bad strategy on this track. It just, can you make it work? You gotta have good pace throughout the whole stint to make this strategy work. Because of course the hards are the better tire in this track. Probably in this game, to be honest. Pretty easy to get penalty. Oh, as I say that, Micro definitely got one right there. Pretty easy to get a 3-second penalty on this track. Very easy to cut some corners. So we'll be on the lookout for that. But I think everything looks good for now. Nothing crazy going on. Let's see the tires. Okay, so there's a few hard runners. No softs. Softs are pretty bad on this track. Oh, to be honest, in the race. But yeah, everything's looking good. Alley starting on hards. So the Red Bulls opting to go for a hard medium strat. As a Foster and Patrick are side by side. Whoa, little incident right there. What's going on? Let's see what Patrick does. Nothing crazy. Oh! As Patrick and Foster just got into each other and went into the gravel. Lost a lot of time by doing that. As they're side by side with Mahasne and Patrick side by side. Patrick spins and hits the wall. Oh my god. That's definitely a safety car. Oh my. Yeah, you don't like to see that type of stuff, man. That sucks. That sucks for Patrick. At least I caught that on stream. Wow. Yeah, I think he just had too much speed going to the corner and hit the rear of I think it was Mahasne. And it spun him around the contact with Mahasne. Wow, that's Crazy first lap. It was very anticlimactic at first, but Patrick and Foster made it a little fun to watch. What? I don't know what just happened right there. I seen a wing just flying. I don't know if Mahasi meant to do that. I know Mahasi's not a dirty driver, so something must have happened between them. I think I saw a drive-through penalty for somebody. I don't know if it was Mahasi or not. Let me check real quick. Yeah, 2 drive-throughs for Rotha and Mahasi. Yeah, they're cooked. Yeah, speeding in the VSC does not help, and that makes Foster goes into the pits with a broken wing. He has to change it, of course, so makes sense. As somebody's slowing down. The Kells? I think it was Kells, yeah. Don't know what's going on there, but I think the Baz might look for a move here on the Alpine. They're side by side. And it's looking really good right now. Very clean racing between both of them. Respectful racing. As Baz just breaks later to him and gets through the Alpine. So Baz is looking quite good around this track. Looking very quick. As Bo loses another spot to the medium runner, which is not the worst thing. Might be a warning from the Mercedes up front. But yeah, it's looking really good right now for Sync. Alright, but let's see. So there are 4 hard runners, of course. Foster has pitted. Everyone else is on mediums. So I know for the mediums, the pit window mainly opens around lap 7, and it ends maybe lap 11. The latest I'll go on the mediums maybe lap 11. But I think 11 is probably too long. So I'll say like lap 9. Lap 9 is probably the lap 8, lap 9. Depending on where you're at the track, is probably the best time to box if you're on the mediums. If you're on the hards, I will say lap 14, 15 is where you want to box at. I mean, if you really want to stretch it, 16. But yeah, the GK has a good run on the Haas. But GK does not have a lot of battery though. Can you make the move? It's gonna be close, and he does. Great job by GK. Let's look at the back. There's nothing really going on in the back, it looks like. Yeah, everything's good for now. So mainly, now we're in the management mode of the race. Management part of the race. Mad Max definitely got a warning right there. Very easy to do, especially with dirty air. You can go very wide and get a warning. As DK is 8 tenths in front of Sync. So I don't know what maybe Sync made a mistake. Instead of 2, something happened to open up that gap like that. Or maybe he's saving his tires, who knows? As Sync is looking kind of... It's not looking good right now. Went a little bit wide to that final corner. As Bo makes a beautiful overtake on the outside. The first corner. As Steele does the fastest lap. Let's see. I think Bo did not get DRS, so you might see an overtake right here. But they both, everybody has no battery. The top, everybody has 0 battery. As Baz is trying to go side by side with Singh. But Singh just outbreaks him by quite a bit and stays ahead. Bo's looking really good here with the hards. Like I said, the hards are the better tire in this track. But man, he's looking really, really good. He's looking like in a really good spot to go long. Hards are really good, but it doesn't mean that mediums are really bad. Mediums are pretty good on this track as well. They're not like what's your track? Silverstone. Silverstone mediums are pretty bad, like really bad, to be honest. Like compared to the hards. All right, let's see. Bo is right behind GK. Ooh, don't hit him in the rear. Okay, we're good. Yeah, Bo is looking really good right now. Looking very quick in the hards. Yeah, Bo definitely got him. Bo, I think the mediums are starting to fall off. You can tell. But GK has more battery though. He might. GK stays in the lead. Wait. Let me not talk. Yeah, with a superior grip of the hards right now. Made that move stick. What a beautiful move by Bo. GK almost. I didn't think GK would hold on to that corner to the end of the straight, but he did. Good fight from GK. He didn't just let him pass. That was a good fight. Good racing as well by both of them. But yeah, really good overtake by Bo. Beautiful overtake. All right, let's see. All right, let's see who has went up the most. So it looks like RHR has gained the most spots as of now. He started P16 and he's all the way in P10 right now. But he doesn't have a pen though. He has a 3-second pen. So that would, if the race finished right now, they'll demote him to P11. Remember, David did have a really bad start, so he's slowing back up. Still a lot of laps left in the race, so he can definitely catch back up to the train and get a good result. But for now, he's in pain mode. As Bo, yeah, Bo is gonna win this race. Unless there's a safety car, he's gonna easily win this race. Or not. You never know, but right now he's looking like the favorite. As GK uses all of his battery down the straight. Sink got a little wide there. Infinity looking for the move. Oh, Infinity. Not a lot of space to there, my boy. Gotta go for the inside. Yeah, Infinity's struggling behind Jack. He wants to get past him. Looks like Jack is struggling. And Infinity's struggling to pass him because of the dirty air. But yeah, back to the positions gained. GK up 2 spots, starting from P4 now to P2, so that's a good start, good first stint from him. Baz started P7, now P4, so that's really good start. Ali looking very quick on the hards. Like I said, hard medium is not a bad strategy here. You can actually do it, and if it works for you, it works, you know. But usually the medium hard strat is the way to go. Ooh, Michael gets, oh my god, Michael gets loose. I'm not sure what he's trying to do there. I think he was just trying to get into the pits and he was just struggling. But yeah, that's the first pit stop of the race. Micro in for hards. I mean, unless he pulls a Ferrari strategy, he pulls up the mediums. You better not. Okay, we're good. Michael's smart. He does a medium hard strategy. I feel like those cars can make it. If you manage a little bit, they can definitely make it to the end. Remember a few patches ago, I think it was back in October or September, they changed the compound from a C3 on this track to a C2. It definitely got harder, that's for sure. It got a harder compound, and the hards are they're really hard. Like they last a long time on this track. They can last, I'll say 18 laps if you manage. I have done 16 laps before on this track in the league race. Not easy to do, but if you know how to save, you can definitely do it. Yeah, Bo is 2 seconds away now from the Merc. But the Merc is gonna undercut him eventually because he's on the medium hard strategy. So, but of course, Bo will get the benefit of having those very fast mediums at the end. See how this race goes. Sink breaks very late into the corner, and he does really well to stop the car. And GK pits at lap 8. People starting to pit. I'll say around lap 8 or 9 is when you want to start pitting off the mediums and put on the hards. So a lot of people going to pits. Savasta, GK. Oh, Mercedes is double stacking. Not ideal for kills. He's going to lose quite a bit of time. I'll say 2 seconds. David gets slowed down in a pit. Yeah, that's kind of unlucky for him. Nothing he can do there. David pits as well. Infinity pits off those mediums. Same as Jack. So now it's looking like Bo is definitely gonna stay out. Sink. He's most likely gonna hit this lap. Maybe he goes long, try something different. But most likely he's gonna pick this lap. RHR having, oh my god, every time I go into ARHR, he's just out of the car. He definitely has a few warnings. Let's see how many penalties he has. 6. But yeah. He definitely has at least 7 warnings because he's got one right there. As he hits the gravel a little bit. Yeah, DK, Shabasta, Micro. Guys, you sink pits. He does. Hopefully he'll take a second penalty and we're good. Yep, nice. Okay, so Sink and Baz, they both hit. As RHR is in the wall, I don't know what just happened with him. Very interesting. As Sink was out the pits. What plays does Sink come out in? As Baz was all over him. Holy. Baz was all over his rear. But yeah, that's good undercut by Servasta and Micro. Micro, of course, he pitted very early. I think he pitted what, lap 7? Lap 8? Yeah, I think it was lap 7. So he's on a 2-lap tire disadvantage. But of course, he has a track position. And he got past Servasta as well. So right now he's probably in NP1. Of course, no, NP2, I'm sorry. GK is, can't forget about that boy GK, man. He's been looking very quick. He's fighting for the win right now. So, as RHR, he... Lap 10, I think he just put it into the wall. The Ferrari driver. As Mahosny and Foster are side by side. Ooh, little nudge right there. Oh, Mahosny, no. That's Mahosny. Goes into the wall with the contact with the Foster. Yeah, Ferrari ain't looking too good, man. Ferrari ain't looking too good, just like in real life. Oh, oh, oh! Oh my god. It has a safety car. That brings out the safety car. Oh, this changes everything. Oh my god. Oh my god. Monza did not mean to do that, so that's definitely not a thing to look at. He did that on accident, that's for sure. He went over the curb. The curb, if you go over that certain curb, it makes you go straight and you can't stop your car. Unless you're weight damage. Wow. So that's very unlucky for the hard runners. I mean, you can do 11 laps in the mediums. It's just not ideal. Not ideal at all. As we see, Kel's pits for brand new hards. So he's going in for the, as he crosses the white line. As he goes for the new sets of tires instead of track position. So yeah, it is not good for Bo. Not good for Bo, not good for Ali at all. You want to go long into this stint, especially on the hards, because the mediums are not the best tire. As we've seen in the first stint, the mediums fall off after, I'll say, five, 6 laps. They start falling off drastically, and the hards are just the better tire. Which you seen with Bo overtaking GK and I think it was Sink. Yeah, that's not good for Ali or Bo. But they definitely should pit though. Definitely should pit. Don't wanna. Yeah, so GK looking really good here. As Bo does pit, okay. Does Ali pit? He does pit, as he should. So, Bo should be ahead. No, he is going to be ahead of GK. But does Ali, is he ahead of GK? Because if he is, that's a 1-2 for Red Bull. Which isn't the worst thing, because they can both work together. Now, is GK ahead of no, GK is not ahead of Ali. Okay, so Ali pulling a blinder, and let's see where he started. I think he started P11 if I'm not mistaken. No, he started P12, so he's up 10 spots. So Ali and Bo are looking very good here. Of course, the mediums are gonna fall off after a few laps, but if they can just pull away, they're in a really good spot for a good result. Very close to the safety car right there. But yeah. Also, another thing to look at, the hards are very slow at safety car restarts because of how cold they get. And y'all know how hard it is to get temperature into these tires, so we'll see in the safety car restart. Those mediums are gonna fire up very quickly, and I mean they have a lap to pull 1 second gap to GK, so. Of course, Ali and Bo should be working together. I don't know if they're like that, but hopefully they work together and pull away. Alright, since all the first stints are done, I can go back to position changes and see who has lost the most and who has gained the most. So Ali, of course, P12 to P2, he's looking really good, man. GK, he's up 1 spot in P3. A Macro up 2 spots, P6 to P4. Servasta down 2 spots. Sink down 4 spots. Not having the greatest race, but GK just drifts to the final corner. Okay. Baz, he's at where he started, so he's having a mediocre race, but as of now, Theo up 3 spots. David, remember David, he got taken out on the first corner. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if he actually did get taken out or he just spun, but right now he's even looking better than he was before the safety car, especially this other race. Kel's down 5 spots. Yeah, Kel's, I think that double stack killed his race a little bit, man. That double stack made him lose like 3 positions, I think it was, 4 positions. Did not help him at all. But he still has a decent chance, man. There's still a lot of laps left after the safety car, so. Jack up 2 spots. Ratha up 5 spots. Infinity, of course. The guy I said he was gonna get a lot of spots. He's having pretty bad race. Maybe it's just the streamer's crash, maybe. I'm not sure. If also down 4 spots, yeah, he had an incident with Patrick, so it kind of makes sense he's out there. Infinity, I remember Infinity, I think he was stuck behind an Aston Martin. I can't remember which Aston Martin. I don't know if it was Jack or Raph, but I remember he was stuck behind an Aston Martin for quite a while. But yeah, now everybody's gonna bunch up, and we're basically gonna do a whole new race. As GK is just trying to get temperature into his tires. Really hard to do on these hards, man. Really hard to do. And every time he does it, he's getting more tire wear. So, as Bo, he's not even doing it. He's like, nah, no point. See my tires, no point in tire wear. After all, he is gonna be quicker than everybody else with the mediums, of course. Besides Ali. Yeah, see going in his lap. So we have all this time to think about when to go. At least as we see a Las Vegas sign. Alright, when this... Switch to a final corner. Did it do it? Yep, he does. As Bo has a huge gap. Really good start from Bo. As there's some Williams and the Mercedes side by side. As Ali switch back to the Williams. What a switchback, man! What a switchback from Ali. As with the extra grip that those mediums give you, Ali should be able to overtake the Merc. As GK has crazy straight line speed. Yep, Ali does overtake GK with those brand new medium tires. So he gets those 2 positions back. He had a really bad restart, Ali. I think it's out of hand right there. He real off his tires and sliding around like that. He gets overtaken by Baz. Another drop by Sink, man. He's having a horrible race. So that's time to get a podium still. Maybe even win the race, you know. But very unlucky right now. Anything going on down here? No, not really. As Bo is just fucking, he's just gone. He's just gone. Bro, he's bro, he's in a whole other dimension, bro. Alright, he's looking like Max at 23, man. In that Red Bull. Alright. Yeah. Let's put it on interval. See the gaps. Yeah, GK is Ali and GK 2 seconds apart from each other. Bo is 3 seconds ahead of Ali. Yeah, Bo. What a good restart. Like I said, man, the mediums are good. The hards are gonna be a really bad tire. They're really like a the worst tire to be on, of course, because they're the harder compound. For a 6-car restart, really hard. It takes like a lap or two to put the tires up to temperature on the hards on this track. So I knew they were gonna be struggling at the 6-car restart, but maybe they come back at the end because the mediums are gonna fall off at one point. So, but right now it's looking like Bo as the favorite to win the race. Ali's gonna not. Oh, Micro. What happened to Micro? He was having a really good race. Did he have wing damage? He does not. Okay, so that's not the worst thing possible. So he can still get some points out of this race. I don't know what happened to him. I did see a yellow flag, so I went good luck, and it was a Williams. So that's good for a few people that he did that. Some people gained some positions. As GK has lost 7/10 this lap to Ali. So yeah, those mediums are looking really well right now. Really, really good. We're in the GK train right now. And then you see 2 Red Bulls in the front. At Sync, something happens with Sync, and he might lose DRS to the train ahead, and he does. So you might see a break in the train. Not an ideal race for Sync, man. Yeah, he has no battery. He has no DRS. Dio does, but he doesn't get a look. He does not. Does not. As Rafa. Oh my, Fosta moving under braking. Let's see if as Rafa goes off track and gets a warning. Foster might look for a move here to the second final corner. The bus chicken. As he uses all of his battery. Nope, he does not use all his battery. He just decides to sit back and wait for that DRS in the front straight. Let's see this move. I don't think he does. He doesn't, and he just outbreaks himself. Not a great move by Foster, but he's on brand new medium, so he should be in the back one by no time. Alright, let's go to these gaps. Bo, he's getting another second, I'll say, to Ali, so he's just pulling away more and more. Ali pulling away from GK. So mediums are looking really good, man. Mediums are looking very good right now. I thought GK would not be losing this much time, bro. But it looks like he's just struggling in them hards. He looks pretty quick in the mediums, but I thought by now the mediums will start falling off. I think now around this time is when the mediums start falling off. To be fair, so it should start getting lap time towards them, and that's the next lap. As Rotha gets another 3-second penalty. How many penalties is that for him? 6 seconds. And Jack on 3. So both of Aston Martins are the only two drivers that have penalties. So yeah, right now it's just a train. It looks like Sync is barely holding on to the train ahead. You know, he isn't holding on anymore, for sure. He has lost DRS, and he has no battery as well. So so not ideal for him. Yeah, both the Red Bulls are looking really good right now, man. So right now, the fights are pretty much for the podium now. Unless Ali or Bro makes a mistake. They're looking like the top two are locked right now, as of now. Anything can happen though. Yeah. Let's see how the tires are looking like. So GK, Servasta, and David, and Jack the oldest hards. Baz and Sink they have newer tires than the guys ahead. And the guys behind Sink and Baz, Kels and Theo, have even newer tires with similar laps. So basically, track position is winning right now. I have tire advantage. But of course, later on in the race, that one lap is going to make a difference. So it looks like Baz could be in the fight for a podium. I don't think Sink and Kels and Theo are gonna be finding them because they're out of the DRS range from Savasta and GK. Yeah, GK is now starting to gain a little bit of time towards Ali, but not as much as he wants to get P2 or have a chance of it. But yeah, he is starting to gain now. He has 4 laps to do it. This is the 4th last lap, so. As Ali is struggling. GK has already gained 5/10 this lap. To Ali. Ali's having a beautiful race, man. Even if he gets a P3, it's been an amazing race for him. He started back down in P12 and is gonna get. I mean, I'll say at least top 5. At least a top 3. So he needs to hold on a little bit more longer, man. Don't fall off too hard, because if he gets caught up by Harvard, he's gonna be in trouble. Yeah, right now it's just a DRS right now. Nobody can make any moves. GK has really good straight line speed, so he can get overtaken. Nothing really going on right now. Just gonna keep a look, or keep an eye on the gap between Ali and GK. Of course, the 2 people behind him can overtake him, but as of now, they're struggling to because of dirty air. Ooh, Baz. Little oversteer moment. That corner. As Bo was he's 6 seconds ahead of Ali. Looking really nice right now. GK has gained another 5/10 on Ali. It's looking like 5/10 every lap, it looks like. and that's not enough for GK to catch up to Ali's DRS. So GK needs to gain a little bit more time. As Sync gets a 3-second penalty, that's really bad, man. Really bad for his race. But he has 2 laps to get a gap of 3 seconds to Kells, so he has to push really hard now. That happened. As someone's in the wall. David was having a pretty horrible race. Now I see worse. Not good, man. Not good for David. Yeah, mean damage. Yeah, nothing you can do. Sucks for David, man. As Jack pits for soft, so he's definitely going for faster lap. Even though he has wing damage. As David does retire on track, which is not something you should do, but yeah. David going up here. Bo is just pulling away more. Oh! While I was watching David put it into the wall, Servasta passed GK. So he does not want DRS at the end of the lap, at the final lap. Because we're on the penultimate lap right now, we're going to the final lap, and Bo is in the lead right now. With Ali making it a 1-2 Red Bull for the final lap. So yeah, Alpine P3. Can he hold on to that P3 on that DRS streak? Because you know how good DRS is. Does he have enough battery to keep GK behind? You know GK has good straight line speed, so let's get on him. Oh, GK already has no battery. But he does have the DRS. And he passes him. Great move by GK. As Baz just watches that happen. There's still a chance until the bus stops repeating to make a move. So it's not over yet. Yeah, Ali's 2 seconds away, but I don't think they can get him. He's too far away. I think Ali is just gonna hold on to P2. Nothing going on out here, right? Yeah. As Bo rounds up to the final corner, man. And what a race from him. Oh, finishing in style. I like to see it, man. Good job, man. As Bo wins the Spa Francorchamps Grand Prix, man. Ali P2, GK P3, Servasta P4, Baz P5, Kells P6, Theo. Great result. I think he finished in the bottom end. Yeah, up 4 spots. Sync, now the greatest result from him. But still some points on the board. Infinity up 6 spots, P9. Hafasta, P10. P11. Ratha. And then Jack. Does he get fastest lap? He has to be a 44.2 by Bo. He does not get fastest lap in the brand new sauce. But yeah, that was a dominant performance from Bo, and of course Red Bull in general with the hard and medium strategy. As he throws a foot, it's a good emote. Great emote. Great job by the Red Bull team, man. 1-2 So Bo did win the race. Get the fastest lap. I will get the incidents. Just have them on stream. But if anybody needs them. But yeah. Dominant performance from Bo. He was the driver to beat today. Ali with a beautiful performance. P12 to P2. Great job from him. GK, he tried his best. Didn't make it work, but still P3. I know he wanted to win, but P3 on the podium is definitely not a bad shout. And then Servasta P4, Baz P5, and yeah. And now that is the Spa Grand Prix for Contenders Division. I'll see y'all later, man. That was a great race.